solutions. I bribed your guard with a novelty pen. Had a picture of a woman on it, turned upside down, the top comes off. I won it from a drunk GI in a Philippines bar in 1944. It's a tacky souvenir, but in this case, a lifesaver. Now, unfortunate for you, the guards at the vanishing point won't be quite so easily swayed.
Hey.
Hey.
I was just making sure he was okay.
I think most guys would be more inclined to smother him with a pillow.
Just because he stole my girl and tried to take over the ship. But seriously, Carter saved your life. He's a part of this team, always has been.
I wish things could be different.
Yeah, me too.
I need you to know that what we had was real.
In a way, broken heart is just what the doctor ordered.
It is.
Yeah. When I lost Anna, I thought that I could never find anybody who I could spend the rest of my life with. But you proved me wrong. Thank you for showing me that's possible.
Rip Hunter, on behalf of the Time Council, you are hereby ordered...
Yeah, before you do that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. You remember Mr. Savage?
Of course. And we remember how you pled for us to remove him from the timeline once before.
Well, as the first Time Master was so fond of saying, that was then, this is now.
Incontrovertible proof that Vandal Savage has been engaged in the manipulation of time, including a confession.
When I saw you again in 1975, I realized that time travel was the only explanation. You showed a caveman fire, and I had almost 200 years to figure out how to strike a flame.
Impressive, Captain Hunter. You and your team have accomplished what none of us here in the Time Council believed you would. If the prisoner would step forward. Vandal Savage, by the power of this chamber, it is my duty to return you to Earth immediately.
What?
This man you've brought before us is needed back in 2166.
You're in league with him.
I wouldn't expect you to understand our reasons. For all your wisdom, you were never able to take the long view of history. Take him away. Search their ship for the others.
Did you hear that?
Don't try to distract me.
We need to find somewhere to hide.
Why do we need to find somewhere to hide?
Alexa.
If you're here for Savage, you're too late.
Mick, what's going on?
You're under arrest. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Juice's men have taken your ship. Your friends are under arrest, and you are once again my prisoner. This time I don't plan to lose you. Oh, and yes, I do remember the guard very well. He died. Now, if you would excuse me, I better be getting back to 2166. I've been waiting so very long to meet your family. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
2166, an immortal tyrant named Vandal Savage conquered the world and murdered my wife and child. I have assembled an elite team to hunt him throughout time and stop his rise to power. Unfortunately, my plan is opposed by the body I'd sworn my allegiance to, the Time Masters. In the future, my friends may not be heroes, but if we succeed, they will be remembered as legends.
Previously on Legends of Tomorrow.
Time Masters. They took me to a place called the Vanishing Point. I've spent lifetimes training by them.
Mr. Jackson's internal organs are aging at an accelerated rate. The rest of his body will soon follow.
The trip through the time stream should reverse your condition.
If we're separated, you'll die.